Hello ladies and gents, welcome to the Lyon for the second time. We're going to check out the new Peugeot 208. This is the fully electric sport package as well. Let's check it out without further ado. Here's the new beautiful 208 or the e-208. This is the EV version. There will be a petrol version as well. So beautiful bold lime green color, and let's check it out. So we have familiar design but completely redesigned front end and redesigned LED headlights and LED daytime running lights. So now we have this big piece. Look at all these 3D details. We're gonna turn these on, so we have 3 LEDs on the top, 1 at the bottom, and a small plexiglass piece is the turn signal. We now have these line claws as daytime running lights separated at the bottom, so they're not connected on the top there with the main light cluster. Fog lights are integrated in the main light cluster. You can see here there's piano black arches. There is a sports skirt in the color of the vehicle. 360 parking. We have some piano black details here as well. And now the new numbers, sort of like italic 208. We have the new Peugeot shield that really looks nice and more classy. And they've added a front camera there. So we have this new pattern for the front grille, and not sure if there's a closed air intake, slight air intake on the top, and at the bottom there is a radar now for the cruise distance, small lip in black. So someone inside turn on the front LED lights for us so you can see how those look as well. Now backing up, checking the front end of the car, it looks nice and slightly mean, but it just looks impressive on the road. For such a small car, it's beautiful and elegant. Now I'm gonna check the spec later. So on the front, it's the same dash. We have the light and rain sensor, lane assist for the camera, and on the top we have a tinted pano roof. Now if we close this up, so let's back up. You can see the car from this end when it's closed. Some people were browsing the car. It's a car show. So really elegant looking small city hatchback. Again, pano roof that's tinted. We do have contrasting in metallic black side mirrors, and this is a metallic color, so you can see that's looking spicy, like a lime yellow or green tone. And side profile, we have the new e-badge there. Now let's check these alloys. So these are very interesting looking, but we're gonna come to the back ones. It's the same design, new Peugeot lug nuts cover. So this is plasticky, and these are also plastic covers for better aerodynamics. And then we have the silver on black alloy. So came on Michelin tires. So these are 205 45 R17 17-inch alloys. We have the beautiful black arches and a sports look. We have the new shark fin antenna on the back, spoiler in again metallic black extending there, and we have the new cool looking 3D e-badge there. Tinted windows on the back, and we have that piano black trim underneath. Now over here we have this new sharp LED lights, and they are 3D. You still have Peugeot signature inside, and it looks quite nice. Now there's some people talking here, so I'm going to move to the other side. So backing up here, you can see the new Peugeot signature. You have the e-208, and this is the GT pack. Of course, you have the fog light on the sports package. On the back you have 2 cat eyes. We have a wide lens camera, cold LED lights for the license plate. And to open up, there's a button here. There's a stoplight there and rear wiper. Now I'm limited here with the space, so just showing you the back. So it's the same manual closing. Have the shelf on the top you can remove. It's supposed to like flip in here. You can see that. So we have a grocery hook on the right side only. So this is pretty plain, and then on the left side the same, but you have one warm light. You have those 2 telepoints color of the vehicle, and underneath here you have a small space for the, there's a locker here, so small patching kit space, and there's a battery here, I believe, so this is why it's closed. Now there is 5 and then maybe 9 fingers of height to the loading area. You have this plastic protection. Seats knock down to 60/40. Now let's close it up. So I'll show you the car for this end. If someone's taking a photo or video behind me, so I'm just gonna back up here so you can see the whole car. It looks very elegant. I am again space limited, so there you go. Looks really beautiful. I love the new sharp LED taillights, and there are like plexiglass pieces, really sharp looking, and the whole car looks so fresh with this new redesigned language or the facelift. Of course, here is your Type 2 for AC charging and combined CCS for DC fast charging. So checking the doors, we have still classical door handles. On the driver's side you have a physical cylinder, keyless entry, so good closing and opening sound. Doors open fairly wide on the rear. You have, I believe, the same seals. You can push your key here to lock from the inside. Hard plastic, there's a little piano black, and there's slightly leather here on the back, which is nice, and some contrasting stitching in the color of the vehicle. Power windows, so this one doesn't go all the way down, but it's almost there. Speakers, smaller water bottle space, and then we have beautiful leather. It's nice and smooth with Alcantara, and again those contrasting stitches. You can knock these down so you can see how that looks. Of course, you can press here to lower this one. Now you can see the panel roof there with manual shade on the top. And let's jump inside. So mostly this is the same design here. There's okay feet room and okay knee room if the seat is high. So this is pretty high position. There's a net here. This is plastic molding. This is leather. Let's hear the closing sound. So excellent closing sound, nice thump. You can see the front end, we have the new badge on the steering wheel there. The rest looks the same, but checking here, we have really nice high quality finish on those seats. You have those zippers for the ISOFIX. On the back you have a USB-C and A now, so they've added 2 of those for the transition area. Big and tall transmission tunnel, so this is platform shared with ICE, so there's that. And they try to maximize the headspace here. So this is a GT pack with the black roof aligner. There are touch lights here, there are handles here, and that's it. So this is slightly a blind spot there, but I think you have, I can see a blind spot warning in the mirrors there. So nice and tall windows though, and you can see this one can be opened or closed. Headspace was a problem for a 2 meter tall person, definitely. I cannot even straighten up my head. Maybe a short person or an average should be tight in the back. But in this car, you're probably gonna be driving mostly on the front. So they added this for some reason. So this might be a early production or prototype car. Now back to the mirror, you can see your blind spot there. No, actually there is a puddle light there as well. So nicely packaged. Okay, that's not the best closing sound on the front, but the front doors open really wide. Now, hard plastic on the front. Again, weight saving makes sense in electric car, but I think the ICE car is gonna share the same. Yeah, it does help the fuel consumption, but that really feels cheap. They were saving here. This is padded slightly, and you can lock the rear, power windows, you can adjust them electronically, and there's a speaker at the bottom. This is a bigger water bottle space. Have the nice Peugeot aluminum doorstep. There's your tire pressure there. And just a quick look at the sport paddles. We have the lumbar support, maybe massage option. We have the electronic seats for the front passenger. You can see that leather. Nice big bolsters. And you can see the top, all black. There's a lane assist here, the rest are blank, so it's the same dash as before. Now you can unlock here the steering column. You can put your key here if the battery's low, cruise control option, and let's just jump inside. So this is the same cockpit, so yeah, this could go in and out. I think it's already max in. Fairly good closing sound, could be better. Now the seat is way up, so let me just lower it down and switch to wide lens. Okay, so my eyes are taller, so you can see the digital cockpit there. So zooming back in, yes, this is the same dash, everything is the same, besides the new infotainment, which is now new and faster. So you get the good stuff, but you still have the classical design if you liked it before. Now there's a 2-spoke steering wheel, perforated leather on the sides, 2-spoke, and flat top and bottom. Still same controls for the volume, for the radio list, and you have the GT signature there, some contrasting stitching, and a new Peugeot badge. Same controls for the lights and wipers. This is the same, so this is padded. You have the 3D cockpit, and you can see the screen on the top. Have the speakers there, so this is all in black. And well, engine start stop, so they reuse the button. It's actually power on or off in this case. Now over here you can press to change the trip odometer, and there was this button so you can have minimum display. So I think the displays are the same. You can personalize this one, personal 2, and then energy. So let me see here, energy, dials, and then you have the driving part and navigation. So I think it's supposed to remove this. This is supposed to move, but I guess it's still there. Anyways, moving to the new screen. So we have a faster unit now. So this is the updated version. It's much smoother, more responsive. And finally, this is an upgrade. The old infotainment was so slow and laggy. Here you have your favorites and so on. There's a pull down menu. You hold 3 fingers here, and then you can go to shortcuts. So let's see here, energy. So this part is the same design wise, and you can see your charging consumption. But moving to the bottom, you still have nice and physical volume control. It's nice and rubberized. You can press to turn on or off that. You have a touch control for the home menu now. So you have those home menus you can customize, but look at how fluid this is. It's way more faster than the previous generation. That was the biggest con of that. So here, screen color, interior color. Let's see the interior colors. So you do have ambient lights here and here. They're currently off for whatever reason. Let me just open the doors for a moment. You can see them, they turn on. We're not extending to the rear, but you can see those in the dash and the front doors. So there are plenty of colors you can pick. Now the rest of the infotainment is pretty much the same, but it's just a faster unit, so I'm not going to go through that. You have here home menu, you have here car menu, and you have here climate shortcuts. Here you have physical controls for the AC off, for the interior circulation, for the hazards. You can see them actually from the driver position. You can unlock the car, front and rear defrost. You have a USB-C, 2 of them on the front. This one's for fast charging. And yes, this horrible piano black, but what can you do? And looks sporty though. Here you have those heated seats that are touch buttons. There. Over here, there's a small opening there. I forgot that. So there's a QI wireless charger there. You can put something here like a phone. And of course you have smart connections for the Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. 12-volt outlet. There's some space here, and horrible piano black here, but it is what it is. Once again, some carbon fiber imitation. Now this is nice. You have that new like shift by wire thingy. So once or all the way, park, brake for recuperation, reverse neutral drive, electronic parking brake, and driving modes. I don't think there's auto hold. Might be in the infotainment. As far as I remember, it didn't have the auto hold. You have the cup holders there. That's the same. This is nice and soft. There is a little cubby here that goes out. It's rubberized. It's made of rubber, and spacious glove compartment, plasticky though. This extends, so it's nice. And to wrap it up here, you have that spacious, really spacious. Look how deep that is and long. You can reach there. A glove compartment. You have a baseless, premium looking inside mirror. You have touch lights now here on the top. Have road assistance and emergency calls. This one has documents holders, and there's a beauty light there. Lights switch off when you close it. And over here, this does not extend, but it is what it is. It's all black theme there. And you can manually close this one or leave it open when it's maybe cloudy, not somewhere when it's super hot inside because of the panel roof. And there's plenty of head space. Now, I gotta say, I really love this car. It's nice, it's small, the range is good for the city, and it just looks better, and it's upgraded. It has the new fast infotainment. It has the 3D cockpit. That's pretty cool. Has some physical touch controls. I would get rid of the piano black, but again, it's a sport package. So I'm gonna wrap it here. Let's just pop the bonnet to show you the front electric motor, and I'm going to switch off the daytime running lights and turn on the hazards for you. So just to show you the hazards, you can see those there. Of course, you have turn signals in the mirrors, and let me just go around this gentleman. So you can see the front turn signals there, and to open up, you push to the, to open up, you push up. It's just on top of the number 2. So there you go, there's your electric motor. I believe this was a front wheel drive. The battery's in the back. And here, the blue thing is your washer fluid. If you want to keep this open, you have to use the little leg. Let it drop. And let's check the spec and the price. So we have the new e-208 GT Pack electric motor, 156 horsepower, 115 kilowatts, and there's a 51 kilowatt hour battery inside. I'm not sure from top of my head. I think they increased maybe the battery size, and maybe they've increased the horsepower, definitely increased. So this would be a fast car considering this is a small and really light car. So over here we have a, let me see here. This is all in French, in French. So here is the price, 39,300 euros. There's some options here like the 11 onboard charger, I think, vision pack, drive assist plus, and I think this is the panoramic roof and some sort of I don't know, maybe interior or something else. So it adds up with few options to 42,300, excuse me. And in France, monthly lease rate is around 500-ish euros. So yes, it's pricey, not competitive in larger EVs who have bigger range, but if you're looking for a small city hatchback that's electric, this has a lot of horsepower and it's nice and fast for such a small car. So once again, looking the back end, it looks amazing. I really like this car. It's super spicy. It's maybe competitor to the Fiat Abarth EV. I saw last year there was the same color package, so that's a competitor there. But I think I prefer the Peugeot, to be honest. It's slightly larger and better looking, in my opinion. But finishing up with the front look, if you want to see more cars from Lyon Car Show, do subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell icon to get notifications when I upload those videos. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.